look at this. About 15 days ago, I was copyright stricken by a free speecher named Brian Redban. Do you remember this? I'll pour myself a drink for this. Brian Redban, Joe Rogan's old co-host. He didn't like my video, so he decided he's going to use this YouTube copyright claim system to get it taken down. He thought he knew it all. And we fought this, and just yesterday, YouTube sent us a nice letter saying, Mike, you know what? You won. Your video was restored. His copyright claim completely thrown out. So I'm proud to announce that our copyright strike from Brian Redban, it's gone. The video is back up. Brian Redban needs to resign. Give this another view if you can. Redbarradio.net or youtube.com/redbarradio. Go there and share it with Brian. Throw this in his face. Now, what Brian is so lucky that we don't do, because we're not mean here, we've got enough evidence here. We've been collecting evidence for the last 2 weeks in case, he thought maybe he was going to fight this a little bit harder. We have enough evidence, literally, to show YouTube and show that Brian Redban was, in fact, abusing the copyright system. Now, this is a biggie. See, people don't really realize how this works. It is a legal proceeding. And if you're caught abusing the copyright system, meaning using it to get videos taken down that are critical of you and claiming that they're stealing your content and all this when they're not, you could get your channel completely wiped. YouTube could throw that punishment right back at you and ban your channel. In fact, they've done this. They're very strict about all this stuff because otherwise it would turn into a free-for-all. We've collected enough evidence. If this Brian Redban ever messes with us again, we're going full. And we're going to have not only his channel, but Kill Tony's channel. Completely. No, I'm kidding. See, we wouldn't even do that. But we could. So, Brian, let this be a lesson to you. Because your channel goes, you're done. What are you going to do now? Don't mess with this Redbar. Welcome to Redbar. We've got a great show. We're going to go into light news. Sorry if that was a little loud. But our video's back. We won. We won that copyright battle. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh. Don't mess with this Redbar.
Inventing a song in my musical laboratory.
We caught Brian Redban a few times. And like I said, when I say we have evidence that he was abusing the copyright system, I didn't talk about this because I wanted to make sure everything was on the up and up. Brian Redban was caught, and we have a screenshot somewhere. I don't need to show you. You got to trust me here. Somebody said to Brian on Instagram, they said, but Brian, you've been complaining about the copyright bullshit all the time, and you play other people's clips all the time. I thought you were against this kind of behavior. And he said, I am. I just think it's funny. I'll probably remove the copyright strike in a few days. I just want to leave it up for a few more days so that I could get more publicity out of it. This is what he said. That alone, seriously, YouTube would consider that an abuse of the copyright system. And we have 3 more instances from him. But he really said this. He's so stupid that he goes, I know that it's not real. I just thought I'd, let the video be down. I'll probably put it back up. Now, he said this because he knew that unless he takes me to court, this video is coming back up.
So he wanted to make it
seem like he's playing a game, and he did not put it back up. He did not take me to court. You have 10 business days to send YouTube the court proceedings to show that you're going to fight for this in court. He did not do that.
He was scared. He knew that we would fight.
He was scared, and he released it. But he's been going around saying, I'm just keeping it down just to fuck with them. I'm going to keep it down for a few days. I love the publicity. He even went out his way. I love the publicity I'm getting from it. That's some false copyright claim stuff. People ask, but at the end of the day, has he fixed his audio? The answer is no! It's gotten worse. But he did get a brand new KitchenAid mixer. He's really got this addiction to flexing lately. I don't know what's going on with him. People throw around this word midlife crisis. He is approaching 50. He lives in that dilapidated shithole apartment. It must be 700 square feet if it isn't an inch. It's outdated. I had an apartment that was nicer than this when I was 17 years old. That was 28 years ago. This place, I mean, it looks like the swamps. It looks like where your parents had you as a kid in the early 80s. You have those brown cabinets, those old, everything shit, right? It's like one of those places before granite countertops were a thing. Now granite's outdated. Consider this. They have the, what do you call those countertops? Laminate countertops that they have where they round out, you know, on the sides. He's got those cheap, flimsy cabinets. I mean, this guy lives in the dumps, but he's been flexing. He bought the Tesla, $90,000. He bought the Mac Pro. He bought, what else did he buy that was really expensive?
The KitchenAid mixer.
Well, he bought that new fridge. And now he did a flex the other day. I don't know if we have video of this. He's showing The Grudge, and The Grudge is his wife. This Asian woman looks like The Grudge, one of the spirits. I never even saw The Grudge, I don't think. But she's Grudge-like. She's Ringish. And he's showing her cooking. And then he does a pan to this brand new space gray KitchenAid mixer, and then pans back to her. He doesn't say anything, but he wanted the people to just see that he has spent some more money on some more crap. Now, can him and his wife even cook? No. Can they make a Hot Pocket? No. They got no business buying a $400 baking tool, the KitchenAid mixer. Now, the KitchenAid mixer is a status symbol to some people. They go, oh, look at my kitchen. I got the KitchenAid mixer. Quite the upgrade from the Philips air fryer. I am not impressed. He literally is he's going out of his way and buying expensive gadgets just so that he could film them and make people think he's rich. But he's living in this, you know, like I said, tornado facility in the pits of Burbank. It peaked Sunday when he posted a fake Super Bowl gambling receipt. Now, I've never seen this. Is, you know, showing off your items that you purchased. By the way, my point is, listen, good for him. He's buying this nice stuff. I'm not jealous. What do we got?
Do you want to pull it up?
Oh, yeah.
It's under 2 Under Light News.
2 Under Light News. My name is Mike. Listen, I'm not jealous. I have some very nice gadgets. I've got screens all around me. I live in a very beautiful space now. But we're talking about a guy who won't spend a dime to fix his video or audio. So his kitchen comes first, which is understandable. He'll spend money on a KitchenAid mixer. He won't spend a second just turning down the levels of his audio so that they don't peak. Now, as podcast viewers, all we ask is that we could listen to it and see it without getting a headache. He refuses to spend a second fixing any of this stuff, but he's got plenty of time to buy KitchenAid mixers to make baked goods that will never see the light of day. I mean, come on. You don't need a KitchenAid mixer to crack the Toll House cookies off the square brick and throw them in the oven for 10 minutes.
If you even tried to make a cake, there would just be dog pee in it.
So look what he did on Sunday. And this shows that he's got something going on. Every week he's posting a new expensive item while living in squalor. There was this game called the Super Bowl. It was the Chiefs versus the Knicks. He's got this ticket and he says, okay, let's do this. And he puts up a receipt. It says straight bet, $190,000. Ticket cost $190,000. You're going to win $172,000. You're going to collect $362,000 if you win. He posts this with no other context. Says, okay, let's do this. And everyone in his comments thinks that, holy shit, you're balling, man. You just did a $190,000 bet. Wow. He doesn't correct any of these people. He doesn't say that, no, it's just a joke. He lets all of his fans believe that he's this type of a baller. And then it was later found out this is a...
well, there are other ones right there.
Here we go. The real tweet. Look at this. It's somebody else's tweet. This is beyond... Here we go. Jimmy Vaccaro. He likes the Chiefs.
This guy's like a Vegas bettor guy.
A Vegas bettor.
And he has tons of followers,
so
too.
Brian Redban takes this photo. He drags it onto his desktop like that. Uploads it himself so that people think he did it. And then never corrects anyone that's like, holy shit, bro. You're spending a lot of money, dude. You're really doing well. So what's going on with Redban in this need to make everyone think he's got money? You want people to think you have money? You got to move, bro. You can't live in a kitchen with 2 fridges. One fridge don't fit. Your kitchen table is a computer desk. Okay? I just can't have it. We're going to get into light news. You guys ready for this? Does anyone have an answer to why Brian Redban's doing this? Does anyone know the psychology behind something like this? Is anyone interested?
Them evaluated?
Yeah. All right, let's get into light news. It's our morning news segment. You know, we got to redo all these graphics now to match our new beautiful space. Big names. Light news. Light news. People are saying, you know, he's been bullied, you know, about being poor for so long. We've been making fun of him. We saw those poor-oscopes that we called it. They're saying maybe he's doing this, you know, he's acting out because of you. Let's see, Todd Detter's here. By the way, you're being graced with this guy. Have you seen how he looks? It's fucking cool. Mm-hmm. Todd Detter's got a meanness to his eyes. I wouldn't mess with him. He says this. He needs to prove to people that he isn't poor because he pissed away the Rogan Millions gig and everybody knows it and laughs at him. So, yeah, he's going through this thing. I've never known Brian Redban to latch on to something so petty and ego-y. You know, I've always known him to be dumb, but this is a new turn for Redban where he's dead set on proving the world wrong. It's not a good look, Redban. Put some, you know what Teslas don't like? You fill them up with gasoline instead of electricity. It makes them go haywire.